When we speak of relationships, our minds often jump to the romantic kind. While this type of relationship is important, there are actually 4 kinds of relationships we make during our lifetime. So, what are the 4 types of relationships? They include family, friendships, acquaintanceships, and romantic relationships. Today, I'm breaking down what each one includes, the ideal version of each, and how to improve each type in your own life. Let's start with family relationships. Of course, we instantly think of parents and siblings when it comes to this type of connection, but family can extend much beyond that. Family relationships could also include those who raised you, be it biological parents or not, family through marriage, spouses, adopted relatives, and your children. It's as much your brother as it is that cousin you only see once a year on Thanksgiving. In an ideal world, we'd all have strong relationships with our families, especially with those who raised us or who we saw every day. Those older than us should strive to serve as role models, advising us on life milestones and offering to help as we grow. Ideally, these relationships last a lifetime and offer continuous support. On the realistic side of things, this doesn't usually happen without a few hurdles. I've had my disagreements with family as much as the next person, and I know more than a few people who have cut ties with certain family members for one reason or another. Teens often rebel against their parents. Some parents aren't great at parenting in the first place, and arguments and hurtful behavior cause rips in the family thread. So, how can we work on this in the day-to-day? Some easy-to-do suggestions include spending quality time together. No phones and no screens, just enjoying an activity and showing interest in one another's life. If you live in the same home, check in with each other and eat a meal together daily if you can. Don't forget to acknowledge differences, talents, and strengths with kindness, even if you don't see eye to eye. Now, let's step away from our home life and move on to friendships. Friends come in all shapes, sizes, and bonds. We aren't related to our friends, even if it feels like we could be, but instead choose to interact with them and spend time together. Ideal friendships are reciprocal, meaning both friends put in the effort to see and support one another. Friendships should have trust, care, honesty, loyalty, support, and share common interests and ideas. While you may think that the ideal pair of friends see each other often, this doesn't have to be the case. It's perfectly normal to have a friend you only see every few months and still feel very connected to that person. I only see my best friend about once or twice a year since we live on opposite sides of the country, but she is still my #1 friend for life and always will be. Friendships that can withstand time and distance tend to grow even stronger, so long as the friends show they care. The number of friends you have isn't so important, but the quality sure is. Another thing to note about friendships is that not all of them are meant to last forever. You may have a friendship that, for one reason or another, seems to fizzle out even after many years. If you have talked to the other person about your concerns and they have met them with apathy or even negativity, it may help you heal if you simply let the connection fade over time. If you'd like to build better friendships in your life, start with valuing yourself. Being confident and content with yourself is the first step toward being content with those around you. Next, dedicate time to your go-to pals. Friendships are based on showing up for the other person, when they need you and when they don't. It's about being kind, understanding, and also honest enough to say it how it is. The third type of relationship is acquaintanceship. Acquaintances are those who you may see often or now and again, but they aren't your friends or family. This could be your neighbor, someone at work or school, or those who attend the same social events but keep their distance. Acquaintanceships are filled with formalities and respect. The interactions are usually short, polite, and harmonious. While they may not seem to be as important as family or friends, you'd be surprised at how acquaintances form your community and impact the opportunities you run into. Some may turn into friendships, professional networks, or even job opportunities. I've had professional doors open just because I was kind to a regular when I used to waitress. Acquaintanceships, while small, can amount to something big. Which acquaintanceship surprised you in the past? I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Ideally, you should be kind and respectful to anyone you meet. This person may become your acquaintance, and even if they don't, they deserve your utmost respect. Now, we've saved the most intense for last, romantic relationships. If you've ever dated someone, you know the ups and downs that come with this connection. Intense feelings of love, passion, jealousy, confusion, and even hurt can stem from these. We have plenty of other videos on the subject, including one I highly recommend that explains why we get jealous in romantic relationships. Romance is complicated. When you're romantically involved with someone, there are intense feelings of attraction, both emotional and physical. These relationships include casual dating, exclusive dating, marriage, civil partnership, and everything in between. Couples will see each other very often and stay in frequent contact. Some romances last just a few weeks, while others can last a lifetime. The ideal romantic relationship has a foundation of love, respect, acceptance, trust, loyalty, support, and a common goal of sharing a life. Some even make it to the altar or choose to start a family. And of course, physical intimacy is a huge part of romantic relationships that is not found in the other relationship types, at least not to the same degree. Even the ideal relationship will encounter arguments now and again. What did you expect when you spend so much time with someone? However, they get through it by using effective communication, understanding, and compromise. There are tons of resources to help improve romantic relationships, from videos to couples therapy. Most focus on 3 things: respect, communication, and appreciation. To respect your partner, learn about their boundaries. Let them have time for what's important to them and consider their concerns. Never talk down, yell at, or ignore your partner when you don't see eye to eye. As for communication, listening is key, but you should also be interested in their life outside of your relationship. Ask questions, remember the details, and give them your undivided attention when you chat. Finally, appreciate the ones you love. Verbalize your appreciation, compliment them often, and remind them why you love them in the first place. Remember the little things and surprise your partner now and again with something they would enjoy. Keeping the spark alive will surely help keep the love alive for many years to come. Each of the 4 types of relationships is unique, but they all work together to form our community, society, and everyday life. Creating healthy relationships is central to living a happy life, so I hope you can use some of the tips and information today to create a better tomorrow. Plus, know you have a friend in me and this channel as always. Thanks for watching.